What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm trying something else out here. I feel like a lot of times the unboxing is kind of just lengthy, and I talk a lot to begin with, but I just wanted to show you where I'm at and show you projects. And sometimes the projects are going to be midway, like they are right now, or not necessarily midway, almost finished, not quite, but getting there. I might have alluded to this on my Instagram if you follow me on there. I did pick up a big boy BlowR Pro Plus. Now, this is what I got. This is the Pro Plus, meaning it can be turned on and off from the handle. This came like this from shipping, by the way. So I'm gonna see if that unmarks. Kind of annoying, but the reason I got this is I had a Master Blaster 8 horsepower on this little like custom pegboard thing that I made once upon a time ago, and I'm gonna try to put this on there. So I just wanted to show you the mounting. This is the bracket that came with, well, I had to buy it separate, along with the hose reel. So this is the mounting for the big boy blower. Excuse the marks, because I'm a fucking animal and can't not scratch something up. But basically, I was able to keep the bottom one, just drill the hole a little bit bigger. What the hell, that sting looks like a penis. That's great. And then I ended up just drilling 2 new holes. And what I ended up having to do was making the holes on the actual bracket just a little bit bigger with my step up drill bit, and then I put these in there, got a little washer action, and they're snug as a bug. So that should be solid. The only other thing I need to mount is just figure out where I'm gonna put this down below. So it's a pain in the ass because I love this location, and I got my vac set up here. So I got my central vac, and if you've looked at previous videos, I actually really like that vacuum. It's not like the end-all be-all crazy, but for my space and my location and my needs, this thing is awesome. But I have my little setup here. The only thing I don't necessarily love is that this is a 30-foot hose, well, 29. So I think it should be fine to get me to the end of the driveway and reach both sides. But you know, if it's not in a pinch, at least it would do the vast majority of the car. And then I do still have my Ego, which oddly enough is very similar color themed, and everything's starting to head toward green now. Don't know how that happened. I started getting Flexzilla hoses and green microfibers and green this and green that ever since I got a green vehicle. Maybe it's on purpose. Subconsciously, I'm just doing that. But this is the unit. It's actually pretty freaking awesome. Self-contained setup here, pretty awesome. I will do a video using it, but for right now, it's just setting it up. It's got like the 2 motors or 1 motor, and you know, you can turn dial, whatever. One of the things I don't love is that I mean, obviously, if I'm gonna have it like this mounted, why couldn't they put this nameplate facing, I don't know, whatever. But that is gonna get really stupid to try and put this on there. I'm not gonna let it do it too much, but that's the gist of how that's gonna go. So I'm gonna just mount a from watching a couple videos, I do see some people struggling to get this actually on there. There's another thing that's supposed to come off here, but I have a space situation. This blower just fits. Now, when this garage door is up, this isn't in the way, so when I'm actually using it, I'm not gonna actually run the risk of hitting this. But with this on, I'm not gonna wanna stick anything out. I'm just gonna hook up the hose down below it. So I'm just gonna mount this, try to put this back up, and then we'll cut back to that part of the video, kind of just showing you what I got. And we'll do some videos like that for a little bit. Let me know how you like it. So we'll see how this looks in a second. Hopefully not an hour later, because that's probably what it'll be. It'll look like a second to you, and for me it's an hour. All right, transparency, gotta love it. We spend, how much money, let me get this off the floor. How much money we spend on this blower, you know, with everything included. I mean, I got lucky. I caught it on a sale, all transparency, yet again. So I paid like $464, I believe, shipped with the blower, the wall mount, and the hose reel, which I gotta adjust. I think this is where I'm gonna go. I ended up putting this up a little bit, but let me tell you, this design is shit. I'm scratching the piss out of the mount. Now my mount's solid, and not only am I scratching the piss out of that, I'm taking off paint there and here. The design of this mount, it just, I don't know, man. It doesn't make any goddamn sense. It just doesn't make any sense. This, I know what needs to happen, but it's not happening. I don't know. I don't understand. So like this piece here has to, like right here, has to go into that little gap. Let me show you. Dangerous, not fully in, but this has to go down into that recess, but it doesn't. I've been pushing. All it does is scrape. And once that goes down, then the wheels will come down. Can I get this touch? Okay. Once that piece on the bottom goes down, which it doesn't, then the wheels will sit down the way it needs to. And then this is gonna look perfect, actually. It's gonna come here. I'll be able to wrap my hose around it, and it's gonna be the right height. I think everything's gonna work out. But explain it to me. See how this doesn't go in? This is like such a crap design. I don't know. So, but I don't want to do this one-handed. So I'm gonna try to find a video online where somebody complained, because I'm sure it exists, and I'm gonna go from there. All right, so this is absolutely a what the hell kind of install. I would cuss, but I'm trying to limit that a little bit. Just want to show you where I'm at. I'm pretty sure I'm finished for now, until something catastrophic happens. But I don't know. I don't consider myself to be stupid. Sometimes stupid, but overall not stupid. This thing and this bracket did not want to work out well. It just didn't want to go in here. I had to put one side in, and then when I got one side in, I had to walk over here. Okay, I'm gonna tell you the secret of what I had to do. I had to pull this as hard as I could while taking my other hand and pushing this back and down just to get it to this point where it was in here. Oh my God, I'm all over the place right now. I still am not super convinced that it's secure, even though I think it is, but I'm not convinced, to the point where, imagine I have to put tie straps. I'm putting tie straps here just so I don't have a fear where if something happened that this would just completely fall off the wall. If that tells you my level of distrust for this wall bracket, then I don't know. I mean, you pay a decent amount of money. It's not a lot of money. We pay a decent amount of money. You don't want this to just fall off the wall. aesthetically speaking, all that other crap aside, I do like how it turned out. I have obviously the cord here, the extension thing. I was gonna not install this, but it's got this other attachment in it, and I feel like it's better to just keep that. Even though for me, what I do is I run the power cord behind this so that it's like a nice clean look, and then it just comes down here. I'm gonna find a better hook for this, so then when it's time, I only have one fuse in the whole house at the moment that's like a 20 amp that would be able to run this and not have an issue, and it's a dedicated outlet that has nothing on it but this. It's literally right outside my garage door, so when it's time to use this, I could just take this right off this here and plug this in. I'm just gonna get, I think it might reach, but I'm gonna get an extension cord anyway. Just something that matches the same gauge, straight to that. And yeah, then I can just use it. If things are easy to get to, like all I have to do is just take this off and plug it in to the central vac. It's already got power. If you don't have to do a lot of stuff, then you end up using it more. But I do like how this fits. And yeah, so far I'm happy with it. I was going back and forth on whether or not I was gonna put this thing, just letting you know, I'm gonna have the most gnarly bruise on my forearm, like right in that area. This thing like almost fell off the wall, and I just stuck my hand out and sacrificed myself to try to save it. I was gonna put this, but I don't know. This thing kind of, like the look itself of having that out, I guess the whole idea was that this was gonna sit like this, but that would just look silly. I don't have the room for that, for me personally. So for me personally, it's just fine here. Everything's hooked up, and I do like their connectors. Like it's got, like it goes in and up, so you know it's a solid fit. And yeah, so you don't ever have to use everything people give you, but I am a little annoyed that I have to put tie straps. Well, I don't have to, but I feel like I have to. Where is my goddamn garbage? Bro, oh my god, dude, my garbage is behind the garbage. Stop. Just stop today, Adams. So, yeah, that's done. I'll do other videos. I just gotta cut the little dangles. I know that this is not like the most strong tie strap ever. I might change the tie strap, but I couldn't go too thick just because the hole itself, I've had a lot of issues with holes tonight, okay? Just a lot of issues drilling out things. Then I tried these tie straps. These are the biggest piece of shit I've ever seen in my life. That's great. So I gotta go get more tie straps. I'm gonna start cleaning up here. I'm done. Capital D-U-N, done. That's how done I am. I don't even want to spell the word out, but figured I'd let you see it. Tell me what you think. I think it's pretty freaking cool blower. I'm concerned about the length reaching everything I want, but as I said, if this thing is actually recording correctly, I still have the ego. So as long as this reaches, I think once it starts blowing through it, it extends. So I guess once there's power to it, it goes. The only thing that sucks is what I don't like. I mean, it's a pro and a con, right? When the power turns off, it like wants to coil back up. So you do have to be careful on where you turn the power off, because it could pull the hose into your car, I guess. We're gonna experiment with that, probably with the wife's car. But yeah, that's it. This is on the wall. Like I said, it's got some controls here. It's got whether or not you want to have one motor, two motors, or off. The wind control, it's, you know, you can, I would just leave it on all the way. And then the only other control is this over here. You can have it set up to adjust, so you can do it on the remote, which is where I would be 99% of the time, or just put it on full, I guess, so that you don't need to use the remote. It's just a turn on, turn off. The fun thing with this is you can turn it on and off. Obviously with this, you just push the button and on off, and you can turn power wise, like how strong. Again, I hope, you know, as this sits, this will get a little bit better. This is kind of annoying. Not even just a little bit, it's like a lot. Like that's ridiculous, man. I didn't do that. So, you know, if I did it, I'd be like, okay, you know, I screwed it up. When I'd contact them and be like, can I get, what do I do? Do I have to buy something? That bothers me though. Like, I didn't do that. And then the fit and finish a little bit, it's kind of like weird. If you look here, how it's just gapped, because this is just a like wireless controller thing, like tucked behind there, and it moves. So I don't know why a lot of people aren't really talking about this. I feel like there's just a lot of cult following for certain products, and people are just kind of afraid to speak the truth. And I don't like that, because, you know, I don't have an affiliation to this company. Again, you want this to be wall mounted, right? Here's another thing that just pisses me off, and I'm probably gonna have to put a piece of black electrical tape. But like, you have this is cool. I can see it, right? You know, everything's legible. And you went on to even put the word wind control like that, right? And to put this, but like, why is this upside down? Why is that upside down? I get to stare at that now. Like, you can't unsee that. That's just so stupid to me. I'm actually gonna put electrical tape on that for now, because that's out of control. That's literally out of control. There's just no need for that. Okay, so we're gonna conclude this video, but I just want to show what I did. At first I put a piece of electrical tape over here, because this upside down lettering is just gonna drive me absolutely wild. That wasn't really doing it. I could still see it if the sun or the light, and I have a lot of light, so if that hits it, I'm gonna still see the lettering underneath. So then I decided, all right, I'm gonna put this here, because now I can just put whatever patch I want for whatever mood I'm in, baby. Now I'm smiling. Can you hear me? Can you hear me smiling? I'm smiling. You can't see it right now, and I'm not flipping the camera because I'm soaking wet and I look disgusting from sweating. But I'm smiling because I'm all out of f***s to give. That's what I am. I'm all out of them right now. But I dig this. I dig this. So now I can put whatever I want. And I chose this one because I don't want to upset some of you politically charged folks out here. There are a lot of other ones. But I was trying to be nice, okay? I was trying to be nice. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. If you are an OCD OG, I truly appreciate you. And that's all I have for you today. I'm going to cut these little snibblies off, and that's it. I hope everybody's staying happy, healthy, and humble. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm done. I'm going to bed.